Hi there, Evil Space Bunny here with Akliz Hosting. And the other day, I had the privilege of getting to talk to both Austin and Dawson, the two-man team behind the Modpack Journey Beyond the Abyss. Please enjoy this conversation that we had, getting to talk to them about their Modpack, their future plans, and what makes their amazing team dynamic so special. Anyway, please watch and enjoy. Thanks! Okay, so today we have Austin and we have Dawson. You guys are quite the tag team with your names. So we have the two creators who created Journey Beyond the Abyss. It is a hardcore mod pack. Basically, you start out as a caveman lost on the ocean, and you slowly become educated through like quests and exploring. Your goal is to get creative at the very end and try not to burn everything down. Try not to burn
or
everything
get eaten by
down.
Gru.
That's the best part.
Oh,
For me,
yeah.
anyway.
For sure, for sure. But so we have a good list of questions that we're going to ask both of you today. And there's going to be some that are tailored to Dawson and some that are tailored to Austin. I'm going to try my very best to pronunciate your names as quick or as I can't even talk today. Correctly enunciate as well as possible. But all right, so are you guys all ready to get started?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? First, we're going to plug everything that you guys have. You guys have a Patreon to help support you. And if you guys want to join the Discord, we would love if you go check out their Discord.
Yes, we would
yeah.
really like it.
Yeah, because you guys are always constantly taking feedback on things to help improve on the mod pack and possibly for future projects.
Oh, yeah. We take a lot of ideas and inspiration from the people who talk about stuff.
Yeah, for sure. And, you know, getting murdered by Gru. It's always fun.
It's so fun. Yeah.
It's so much fun. I think I haven't cried over a mod pack like yours in a while. I definitely, I struggle all the time with hardcore mod packs, but I still had a lot of fun with it until I
Nice to know my handiwork is working.
Until I accidentally burned down a town. So, we got the questions here. So let's get started. When did you start playing mod packs? Let's start with when did you start playing Minecraft, Austin?
Oh, that would be way back in the alpha phase when grass was all bright green and there was no multiplayer.
No multiplayer. Yeah, that future green was pretty gross. And
oh, I love that grass color.
I thought it was a little rough. And what about you, Dawson? When did you start playing?
I started playing, I think right before or right around when Minecraft was officially released in 2009.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Remember the good old days of barely having any blocks, but it was so fun for 6-year-old me.
I feel so old.
You're making me feel.
I do too, looking back on it.
Fair enough. Okay. What was one of your first and favorite memories of the game? Let's start with you, Dawson.
First memories of the game. Well, a really good memory of mine is I remember when I didn't buy Minecraft for a while after the first time I got it since it downloaded a virus. But I think one of the most memorable things for me was getting on the trial version of Minecraft back when that was still a thing and just kind of like watching the single day timer. And I'd do that so often and I'd always like get a little bit better and I'd build a bigger house every time. And it was just always awe-inspiring to like look at a single day pass and then just looking at this wooden hut that was essentially a cube.
Yeah.
And just being
Not
like,
a dirt hut.
This is amazing. This is the best work I've ever made. And then my world gets deleted. Always great.
Always great. And then you start over. That's the one thing I like about when your world gets deleted. You start over and then it kind of just, you know, perpetuates from there.
So many good worlds of mine going into the trash accidentally because of hard drive crashing.
Oh, yeah. That's always a sad time. What is one of your first and favorite memories, Austin?
Me?
Mhm.
Probably when I played with my cousin Sup Slow Robot for the first time. Well, I didn't play with him because that was the first time I played Minecraft. So what we did is we would take turns playing the game on his particular world. So yeah.
I like that.
It was weird, and what we ended up doing is we were in survival, and we were slowly expanding our base. And so my favorite memory of that was when I accidentally fell off a mountain and lost all our stuff.
Oh no! I'm sure he was upset.
Oh, he was mad. We didn't actually. So, okay, this is gonna sound really dumb, but we didn't actually know chests existed yet.
Oh no!
So we weren't having chests, so all that stuff goes down and it's gone.
Oh, that's so sad. Oh, all your hard work. All
I
right.
mean, at least we had the ores that were smelting in the furnace still.
That's true. That's true. Not all is lost, just majority of it. Okay. When did you start playing modded? Let's start with you, Austin.
I say 1.2.5.
Oh wow,
is
okay.
when I started playing. When it was during when the FDB people were making mod packs, like the first pioneering mod packs from FTB, basically.
Yeah.
And other people, but yeah, it was 1.2.5 according to my screenshot collection.
You still have your screenshots from back then?
Oh yeah, from when I started playing, yeah, I have them all on a backup drive.
Oh, that's so cool. It's like snapshots and memories from like when you were young.
Yeah,
I love that.
My whole history of me playing Minecraft.
Oh, I love that. That's so cute. I'm so bad at saving most of my screenshots. Once I like remove something from my like uninstall something and everything goes with it, I kind of forget. I'm really bad about it. What about
42,000 screenshots apparently is how much there are.
42? Oh my god, it's the perfect number. It's the meaning of life.
42.
Damn. Okay, that's a lot. What about you, Dawson? When did you first start playing modded?
I think I started playing modded around the end of 1.8, if not the middle of it. I found out a while before that, and I just never knew how, or didn't even bother looking up how. But kind of ever since then, it's just been an upward staircase.
Very nice, very nice. Do either of you have a favorite version that you tend to stick to that you continue to play in, or do you like all the Minecraft versions?
1.12.
1.12, I figured. What about you, Dawson? Do you have one in particular?
One in particular, I have like 1.8 for nostalgia's sake, because that's when I was like really getting into the game. You know, I didn't have to wait 3 seconds to swing a sword. You know, Minecraft was kind of starting after that, and the next one would be like 17 for all the stuff they've added and the major overhaul the game has come.
Yeah,
it's amazing to see.
Yeah, it's definitely really cool to see all the changes.
Yeah. Only reason why 1.12 is my favorite is just because it's just all the best mod packs are there.
There's a lot of
no
good stuff.
mod packs thus far I haven't seen for later version. Well, actually, maybe I don't know. I haven't seen that many good mod packs in 1.16 or 18 yet.
I could think of like one or two. Starts with an M or starts with an S, ends in an MT. You know.
Oh,
no big deal.
Wait, that's 1.16.
Yes.
I don't pay attention. I do not pay attention to the Minecraft version when I play mod packs. I just play the mod pack and I'm like, oh, this is cool.
Okay, fair enough. I do that too. That's why I like going back and forth between the versions. And then I'll try to find something and I'm like, oh, this is an older version I forgot. It's not there. Like lanterns. I'm obsessed with the lanterns that they added in 1.15. Anyway, when did you ever see yourself becoming a mod pack creator, and what inspired you to start making mod packs? This one's more for Austin.
A lot inspired me, but honestly, the thing that inspired me most is playing Divine Journey 1.
Mm-hmm.
That was the initial inspiration. Again, according to my screenshots and recently recalled memories.
That's fair.
But yeah, no, that was my inspiration. And Terra Firma Craft.
Oh,
after seeing what Terra Firma Craft has done to the game, I was like, I think I can overhaul the game and get some inspiration from Divine Journey.
For sure.
So yeah, that's where it kind of started.
You also mentioned Craft Tweaker before.
Oh, yes. Thanks for reminding me. Okay, look. When I do Divine Journey, for a long time I never knew how people did custom recipes, right? I figured out Craft Tweaker. I find Craft Tweaker in Divine Journey. I'm like, oh, this is the mod the FDB team uses. Oh, well, I'm going to get myself familiar with it and then start playing with it. And then I was playing with it in my private worlds for a while, and then I'm like, I'm going to make Modpack of my own.
You're like, I have to make a mod pack now. I have to do it. I'm determined.
I made 2 actually before Dawson discovered me. Let's just put it that way.
Oh.
So yeah.
And this one's for Dawson. How did you get started with helping Austin with Modpack developing and assisting him with his needs and such?
Well, it started about 2.5 years ago or so.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching, I don't remember exactly what I was doing. I was possibly watching some YouTube of another big YouTuber playing a mod pack that I thought was really cool at the time. And I was thinking to myself, man, I really want to do that. Like, I want to be behind the scenes. I want to add all these little Easter eggs, fun jokes, and I want all these YouTubers to come in and like laugh at like the creation that I've made. It's so cool to me to think of that. So I just made a Discord server with like a general chat, with a voice chat, just pretty standard. And I just went out looking on CurseForge, just clicking on links and like seeing on people, seeing what they built, if they were approachable at all, if they're already in a team. And Austin was the first person I actually reached out to. He's got this little server dedicated to his pack, and I was like, hey, you look like you know what you're doing. Why don't you just come over, join me? I can take care of like all the community stuff. I can build up the server, manage the all these social medias, whatnot, kind of drive traffic towards where we want it. And you just make the packs, make it look good, and that'll be that. And that was the original agreement, and it's kind of gotten more detailed as time went on, but that's pretty much the start of it, and it's just continued ever since.
Yeah, I've long since closed that server though.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, Astrolands, I mean, it's so much easier. I mean, it's more manageable.
Yeah.
Just using Astrolands.
No, for sure. It makes sense. And since that's your guys' like umbrella brand for all your mod packs now.
I mean, yeah, especially, especially since me and Dawson have been working together for so long, and it's... we have a history now, so it's...
For many more years to come.
Many more years to come. Oh, that's so sweet. I love your guys' dynamic. It's great. So what's a project that someone else has done that you admire? Somebody else's like mod or mod pack or like any kind of content, basically, in the Minecraft community. Let's start with Austin.
Great tech, new, beautiful horizons.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yes. Okay, I know it's 1.7, but it's the best mod pack ever. Besides Journey
just
Beyond
a
the
masochist.
Abyss, but...
Yeah, obviously.
But besides Journey Beyond the Abyss, it would be my second favorite pack then, and Journey Beyond the Abyss being my favorite.
Yeah. For sure. And what about you, Dawson?
Gotta say, mod pack that has been a huge inspiration for me would be Divine Journey 1. since that was the first
Ooh.
mod pack that gave me the idea that I could possibly make my own. And with the community that I was in, also inspired the name behind Astrolands.
Oh, that makes sense, actually, now that I think about it. It's funny that both of you have been sort of inspired by Divine Journey.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys know?
Oh,
You guys,
yeah.
Small
you
world.
guys realize that?
I mean, Divine Journey is also a work of art.
Yeah, no, it's a staple mod pack, I guess you could say. It is really
Like
well
one of the
made.
greats.
Yeah,
And it's not by FTB.
it's not
I
by
mean,
FTB.
yeah.
I know. Those are some of my favorite mod packs, honestly. Okay, so now where do you guys see your Minecraft in the next 5 years, and where do you see your guys' I should word this correctly. Where do you guys see yourself in where do you guys see yourself in the Minecraft community in the next 5 years, and where do you see Minecraft in 5 years?
I gotta say, seeing us, we're either gonna be where we're at, but better. Like
Yeah.
bigger community, possibly more people backing us so we can put more time into hiring more people or finding more people or making better packs, mods, even games possibly.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, possibly.
Yeah, the big hope is that we get or at least my hope is that I can get a few teams of people to work on like a lot of packs, much like the FTB team is doing.
Mm-hmm. And just having like little branches underneath you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I can definitely see that happening. You just gotta work it, right?
It's gotta keep on trying.
Yeah.
I mean, if in 5 years I successfully help contribute to the making of a quantum game system, then there's a good chance I'll probably get into video game development.
That would be so amazing. Yes. Scientist Austin working on quantum gaming. That would be fabulous, actually.
It's quantum mechanics is the best field of science ever.
It's awesome. Okay. Weird question. If you woke up one day and Minecraft wasn't a thing, what would you be doing instead?
Science. Well,
Science.
I mean, I'm already doing science. I'd
More
be
science?
fully dedicated instead of mostly dead, or I don't know. No, I'd probably be dedicating more time instead of procrastinating somewhat.
Just throw yourself completely into science's arms.
Let's hope my teacher wasn't watching. Because I know one of my teachers plays Minecraft and follows is on the Astrolands server.
Oh, that's so
man.
awesome.
I know one of them plays JBTA, so that's what I'm worried about. That he heard that.
Teacher,
Scanning comments.
Please give Austin an A. He deserves it.
Yes, I do.
Deserves
An
it.
A+, preferably.
A++.
3 finals in a row.
Yeah, I do not see him. Thank goodness. That would be scary.
Fair enough.
That.
And what about you, Dawson? What would you be doing instead?
I'd most likely be in college right now trying to get a major career in the IT field.
Oh.
For building physical computers, basic troubleshooting, stuff like that.
It's not playing Minecraft. It's not playing other games even?
Probably not. Minecraft's been like my
mean,
main game ever since I found it, like over a decade ago.
I'm able to dedicate a lot of time to Minecraft and still maintain a 3.8 GPA, so...
Damn, Austin. Yeah, I don't know what I would do. I would probably have more time for video games, but I've been taking a little break from it mostly.
I always have to be busy.
Yeah.
Always have to be busy.
Oh, I know that.
Something.
I know that feeling. 100%. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Last question before we move on to like more tailored to your mod pack. What makes you feel like a project is done and you're ready to move on? And are there any projects that you've abandoned that you want to go back to? Or that you wish you could go back to?
Me?
Yeah, let's start with you, Austin.
The project I would want to go back to. Well, For a while, we were trying to make something based on an old mod pack called The Legend of, well, not based on, but it was kind of trying to remake the same type of concept there.
Yeah.
But that ended up failing because we didn't have the proper way to pull up all the menus and to create all the menus and stuff for a story.
Mm-hmm.
For the proper storytelling that The Legend of Notch had. So,
Not
yeah.
Chad. Oh.
So it would have been a good pack because I spent so long building that world only for it to be scrapped.
Oh, maybe you guys can revisit it some other time. There's always new mods being released.
Hope.
There's always hope. There's always hope. What about you, Dawson? Any projects that you want to go back to besides the Chad?
Honestly, we've probably only made like 4 mod packs. The one we're currently developing, the one that we abandoned, and the 2 that we've released so far. So it's really my only abandoned project. And it's actually based off of a single mod, which is funny enough that we're unable to pull it off with a whole pack.
Yeah.
But yeah, we tried to base it off of like the name of Astrolands, since Astrolands kind of has the land at the end of it. It was going to make it like a whole continent with story and like actual lore, and just kind of like a funny little reference to the business that I run.
Yeah, like the Dawson boss fight. I spoiled the whole thing. Well, it's not like it's ever going to be released. But
might as well spill the beans.
I really wanted to say that.
The Dawson boss fight. I love this idea. Oh,
could
man.
make it super hard so I could kill everybody who tries.
Well, I mean, you'd be the final boss.
I've killed all of my fans. Oh, if only I could
Oh, feels bad.
Although, never mind.
Oh, do you have any more? You can spill some more, Austin. I don't mind.
Oh yeah, there's a player on our server, our Discord server, right? I mean, okay, so his name is Alpha. We also made him a boss fight.
Oh yeah.
And final, last but not least, you know that Jailmaster boss in JBTA?
You didn't.
That came from the scrapped map.
Oh, okay. He made me cry. He was mean. He was bullied.
Yeah, he was like a mid-level boss, but I dialed it down for JBTA and put him in there. And since I was like, well, if I can't release the pack, I'll at least put this boss fight.
Fair. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, I think he killed me 3 of my lives, and I was very upset. I was very upset. Okay, so let's get into some of the questions tailored to your mod pack, and then we are still taking questions from chat. So if you guys have any, please direct them towards Dark Arcana, and he'll throw them at us, and then we'll get to them at the very end. Just a quick reminder for everyone. Okay, so compared to other quest-driven / hardcore mod packs, what makes your guys' so special, and what inspired you to make a quest-driven mod pack with a story? Because that's one of my favorite things that I do like about your mod pack, because when it has quests, which keeps me on tasks, but also you guys have like this little hidden story throughout the whole game, and you're reading like the text and everything.
Story aspect was for uniqueness.
Yeah.
But the inspiration, Dawson, the idea for the pack itself was Dawson's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I always thought at the time, like, I don't think Ocean Block was released yet.
No.
And there wasn't a lot of really popular ocean theme mod packs. So I was like, hey, this is a really untouched category of like theme Skyblock, so why don't we make it? And it was also a mix of like seeing RL Craft and all these people like, RL Craft's the hardest mod pack ever. So I was like, well, why don't we do that, but not grindy or boring?
Yes, you're right. You're right, Dawson.
And at that time, I was like, hey, wouldn't it be even better if we put a story in it so like all this stuff made sense?
Oh, okay.
Oh, that was a fun story to write.
It is.
Oh, all the Easter eggs I've hidden in the pack, though.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I do like that, and that's one of the things I like to do. Like, I like going around and exploring, so finding those little things was like nice little treats, and it would help break up like sort of the monotony of like constantly crafting and such. One of the things that I did write down was this game reminded me of Raft, or game. Modpack reminded me of Raft and RL Craft, but with less like getting murdered by monsters right away and more like dying of hunger and thirst and falling because I'm an idiot. So
Yeah, I mean, I disabled monsters at the beginning of the game because I figured I didn't really want players to get overwhelmed and swarmed because the disease system is there, which
Makes
causes
them like 5 times more dangerous.
yeah,
which causes
If not
all
more.
these negative effects. And so I was like, well, I want to get the player used to the fact that you can get a disease. But then, of course, no matter how many times I say that the effects are not permanent, people are like, I have permanent blindness, I have permanent hunger, and I'm like,
gonna be
I've
okay.
written it right
It's
right
gonna be
in
okay.
the quest book. It's not permanent.
It happens. Okay, so
Yeah.
why did you want the mod pack to be this difficult? Like, it's sort of insanely difficult at times.
Oh yes. Me, I was just trying to one-up a lot of mod packs that I could find, but Dawson also requested that I made it really difficult, and I kind of wanted it to feel like a real survival situation, though.
Mhm.
Like the way I did it, even with the recipes and all, I was trying to make it like you really are immersed as a castaway, and it is difficult to survive, so
Yeah.
there comes the difficulty.
That's one of the things that I did like because I forgot I think it's primal tech. I can't remember what the mod is, but where you're actually crafting on your like toolbar and like this sort of caveman style of crafting that you're doing in order to get like just started and like the bare minimum.
Pyrotech.
Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, I couldn't remember.
I know. I'm glad I found Pyrotech because it was a good replacement to Primal Core, which is what SevTech uses. And no, I like Pyrotech is the superior mod.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think a lot of packs touch up on like how dangerous the environment truly is. Rather, we just have all these mobs that do like 100 hearts of damage instead of like you step outside and whoops, guess you got a disease, guess you'll blow up.
Well, I mean, all the diseases are triggered by something. Like swimming could get you a few ocean-borne diseases. Digging in the dirt can get you the dirt virus if you do it with your bare hands. But if you have a shovel, that's not an issue. But yeah, if you dig with your bare hands, you can get a disease. Raw meat disease. Sometimes carrots will get you a disease because carrots actually can, I've heard, give bad effects, and that's why I have. Well, I mean, unless they're washed, of course. But this is Minecraft, so they're not washed carrots.
Oh.
So yeah, that's why carrots get you sick too, and people have complained about. Well, they didn't know it was the carrots until I told them to.
I didn't know that either. I was like, I kept getting sick, and I like carrots in Minecraft because I like carrots in real life. That's why partly my nickname's Bunny, because in high school I used to carry a bag of baby carrots everywhere, and I would eat it.
Oh, you can cook carrots on the campfire. That's how you clean them.
Oh, I didn't know that. I kept eating
the carrots. Carrots. The only food that are safe raw are watermelons and apples. Oh wait,
it's watermelons and bread.
Oh yeah, watermelons and bread.
Everything else
raw.
has to be cooked.
Apples have to be cooked, carrots have to be cooked, and potatoes have to be cooked.
No wonder I was sick all the time. Jesus, I was just like, what am I doing wrong? Anyway, now I figured out.
I made anything that has a cooked variant give disease. I mean, because the disease mod has a good config, so I, just did that.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Fair enough. Okay. Dying from carrots. Learned a lesson today. So, what are some of the unique things that you guys implemented through quests alone? Let's start with Austin on this one.
That's a hard question.
Or Dawson. We could start with Dawson since I know Dawson did a lot of the quests too.
I would say with the quests, at least chapters like chapter 7, for example, like the quests are written like a diary. That is the one thing that's really unique about the quest, is that unlike most mod packs where it's like, do this to get this, I'm like the previous owner of that journal had filled it in, but you find that journal and then you're kind of following in the footsteps of the previous owner.
Yeah. And try not to die.
It's kind of, but yeah, no, just the way I wrote the book was, Dawson wrote a good portion of it, but yeah.
And what about you, Dawson?
No. Something that I would think is like a little unique about the questing is that all of the descriptions, if they're not like distinctly stating that they're a note by either Austin or myself for information, it's first person. Like, you're discovering everything you're crafting. And it's like, oh, well, if I did this, then it might lead me to being able to craft the item that's the quest is requiring. So it's it's not a book explaining to you how to progress. It's you discovering everything up to the end game of the pack.
Right. Yeah. I do like that. And that's kind of what makes it more story-ish rather than like, I guess, a guide. And I really did appreciate that for sure.
Yeah, I like being creative when I write a guide for something. Although my first mod pack, I wasn't creative because I was a noob.
You were learning.
So.
You were learning, and there's no shame in that. Absolutely no shame in learning. Like.
Yeah, I've decided from now on I'm probably gonna adopt this kind of style I'm using in JBTA for writing quests, because it's like, I can be creative that way.
Oh yeah, for sure. It makes it a lot more fun, and I feel like it gives a better experience with the mod pack as like a whole. Okay. What are some of your favorite mods or features that you've implemented in the mod pack? And I already hear Austin laughing like a monster.
Fire!
He's prepared for
fire.
this.
Oh my god. The fire made me so angry. I burned down a town and I killed Mumbo Jumbo, and I was so sad. I was so sad. I was like, oh, cool. And then I set the first thing on fire, and then everything.
I accidentally incinerated Questmaster.
I murdered everyone. I was so sad.
One time. And, at least they respawn.
I didn't know that, and like the whole town was gone because it was on fire. And I was just like, oh, I gotta go.
Oh, no.
And I like went into creative and I found a new island far, far away from the burnt island that I did. So sad.
I'm glad you appreciate my island generation.
So
Good thing government doesn't exist. That's a crime.
Well, technically you killed the entire nation there.
I was the Fire Nation. Oh no, that's the worst.
Technically that island is a single country of its own because, they're all castaways, so they formed their own government and everything, so yeah. Technically, you just burned an entire country down.
Oh no, I feel bad.
Man.
And what about you, Dawson? Besides the fire from Austin, what did you like, Dawson?
Oh man, I don't think I made the idea behind it originally being added, but I've been a major part of the GRU being in the game and forever staying in the game.
Oh God.
So many people hate it. We've gotten so many complaints about it. But
that's why I never remove it.
It just makes every time I drink a cup of coffee just a little bit sweeter, knowing that people still don't like it.
If you look I literally have a warning in the quest saying, don't get eaten by GRU.
Oh no.
I don't understand. People don't read our helpful tips.
Our helpful tips.
Not our fault.
I provide lots of tips in the quest book.
Don't die. Also, there's no excavate and there's no tooltips in general.
Tooltips. Correct. That was also a combined idea of me and Austin. that would be too easy. We'd be like giving people a helping hand. That's just,
well, it was more I didn't
not
want
in
to
the
follow.
nature.
Yeah, I didn't really want to follow the tradition. So let's say, okay, instead of vein miner, I have the I've buffed the excavator from IE.
Oh, that's right.
And yeah, that is it's basically the primary way you get ores in the later game. So yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, basically, and instead of like, yeah, no, I prefer making like recipe solutions versus like immersive solutions versus taking the cheap solution, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, I understand what you mean. But yeah, I died to Gru. I didn't realize that there was a boogeyman in the dark, and I was very upset. That was like one of the first worlds that I had. I think I died to Gru, and then I burned down the town, and then I ran away, and then I died to Jailmaster like 3 or 4 times, and I was like, okay.
Oh yes, Jailmaster really just wants to lock people up because
He's a bully. He's a bully.
He thinks jail is the best, and yeah.
Thinks jail's the best. What were some of Oh, go ahead.
I mean, one interesting thing about Jailmaster, though, he's actually my sister's OC, just to give credit where credit is due. But she was very happy when I put Jailmaster in the pack, so...
That's nice of you. Not to your sister. That's very sweet, actually. Okay.
But yeah, I did it for them.
That's cute. What were some of the biggest challenges you ran into while making the mod pack?
Me?
Yeah, go ahead.
The stupid island gen and rock hounding, getting them to work in a way that I was happy with.
Mm-hmm.
That was... that was such a challenge in itself. And also, I think everyone agrees it's a challenge to try to pass Chapter 7. But...
And what about
No, that was the hardest part.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Yeah,
if you have more, that's fine. Go ahead.
By far, making Chapter 7 work and was the hardest, so...
You said that Chapter 7 was like, you said it's the hardest chapter for most players, and then you said it was the hardest for you to ever make, right? Out of all the other ones?
It is the hardest. It's kind of, I like to call it the great filter of JBTA, that chapter, just because...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. If someone passes it, they're in for a nice, good old plot twist, but I'm not going to say what it is.
It's a
You'll
secret.
all have to find out.
You'll all have to play. Consume.
Yeah, I can count on one hand how many people have made it past that. Out of the 25,000 supposed people that's installed the pack.
I think that's like... Actually, it's more like 7 or 8 now. And 5 of those have actually completed it, but not on record.
Oh.
AKA, they haven't gotten recording of it, so...
One of the Modpack Discords that I'm in, she has a complete channel, and like if you beat her Modpack, she gives you guys a role in the Discord. So maybe it's something that you can strive for in your guys' Discord. Have a role for the top 8 that made it.
Oh yeah,
we do actually have that already in place. We got like a full document and everything detailing like the rules of what everybody will get depending on how difficult they make it.
Yeah, it's supposed to be recorded. Basically, is the main thing. But yeah, no, if you do 1 life, I think you get actual money for completing it.
What is the prize pool?
So far, it's $100, but
I think Dawson was going to increase it every once in a while.
Throw some money in there. Do it. Glory in the Discord. $100 in your pocket. Beat this mod pack. Do it.
Also immortalized in the description.
immortalized in the description. Everyone will talk about you and how cool you are, obviously. Obviously. Okay, so that was some of your guys' biggest challenges. I do love that. What is your proudest part of your mod pack? Like, what's your favorite thing that you've done?
There's really a lot, because I wouldn't say there was one particular thing, but if I were to say anything, I've decided all the advanced rocketry planets I've made. No one's ever seen them yet, but I've made over 100 planets thus
100?
far. All design. I designed that many.
Single-handedly made like 5,000 recipes from scratch.
Each planet was based on a contributor. It was based on a Patreon person.
Oh, that's so cool.
100+ planets.
Well,
Yeah.
Patreon and other significant players. So, I mean, there aren't 100 Patreons yet, but I did Patreon, staff, active players. Arcane actually has a planet, even though he's a significant person.
One,
So,
Arcana, look at that.
yeah, Arcana
You set it on fire.
blew it up with the Death Star on the official server when we were hosting a server for a while. I literally blew it to smithereens and collected all the resources with a Death Star multi-block that I put on there. It's not actually a Death Star multi-block, but it does the same thing as the Death Star, so...
Death Star Arcana, that's the best. You have a recording
of
this so I can post it? I want to post this in Discord every time. Every time. Oh, that would have been the best. That would have been the best, and then I can throw it at Discord at him and be like, here, blow up.
Okay.
Go blow up.
I mean, unfortunately, you don't actually see the planet blow up from on top, but when you go on, it's just bedrock, flat land of nothingness.
Oh, flat land of nothingness. Fair enough. That's like basically being blown up, just being turned into
It's how
bedrock.
much we love them. We just want to show it. The only way we know how.
One player who was on the server named Code, he was worried that I was going to laser his base one time.
Oh
Yeah.
But I would never do that.
People's bases in the overworld.
Griefing isn't allowed.
Griefing isn't allowed. At least.
Yeah. He was worried. But yeah, no.
Blowing up Arcana is your proudest moment. That's my favorite. That's it. We heard it here. And what about you, Dawson? What was your proudest part of the mod pack?
Proudest part of the mod pack is honestly seeing it as a whole into what it became. Since I started telling Austin about the idea, and at first I had my doubts into what it was forming. And as you know, Austin worked his I don't know what it is. I call it magic over everything. It's like he made it better than what I could imagine. Just seeing the pack as a whole being like almost exactly the way I wanted it to. It's just, a great feeling.
You want to guess how many recipes are in the pack?
How many recipes are in the mod pack, Austin?
It was like 5,000 or something.
Jeez.
At least last time I was looking through Craft Tweaker, but yeah. If you're just looking at the scripts folder, I was like, let's see, how many megabytes is this? Oh wait, that's not that many megabytes. Never mind. But like, if you click on any of these scripts, like a good portion of them can go up to like a couple. Let's see. Like I say, I take the first of the 5 scripts for the electrical age. There are 1,640 lines in that script.
Holy cow!
Alone. So.
Holy cow! You guys, you're very dedicated. I'm impressed. Honestly, anybody that's that dedicated to like going down and completely configuring the recipes like you did this, and like when I talked to Exa with his mod pack and stuff like that, it always blows me away. It's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I'm still like multi-block machine recipes though tend to be the most difficult to make for custom multi-block machines, because there's no like official algorithm, but because like the mods like masterful machines or modular machines require basically a very, very, very nightmarishly long script.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I can definitely imagine. Okay. So with that being said, what are some of your biggest regrets when it comes to the mod pack? Like mods that you couldn't like implement or something that you couldn't like configure right, I guess.
Oh, me?
Mm-hmm.
One mod that I would say I am depressed that I couldn't implement is HBM Nuclear Tech 1.12 version.
Oh.
That is such a good tech mod for modifying and torturing players. I mean, amazing. Integrating into the pack.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Integrating. Mm-hmm. Totally. Yeah, not for any malicious reasons. And
Yeah, no.
what about you, Dawson?
Oh, tech
My
too.
least favorite thing. If anything, I'd say I like a lot, so there's not much that I don't or that I regret or don't like about the pack. But
Yeah.
if anything that I'd want to improve upon is either the story or the structures that are available.
I know
Since
you.
a lot of those
Oh, go ahead.
haven't been updated in a while, so it would be nice to go back and touch up on a few things, make everything look a little better,
Yeah.
whatnot.
Make Monument X, instead of being an ocean monument, make it look like a big, ominous monument. I don't know. Not for sure. This is not for sure, everyone, to be clear. But I was just giving you an example of what Dawson might be wanting to do.
Fair enough. I know, Dawson, you built most of the structures along with your cousin, right, Austin?
Yes. Subsla Robot made the marketplace, the castle thing that Jailmaster is in.
Oh, okay.
I think he also did the barn, as I recall, but basically a lot of the stuff on the island were Subsla Robot and I. But I think Dawson made the platform. Oh, so much credits to give for builds, and I think he made a few things that were in a good portion of the stuff in the Abyss, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you could put it this way. If you draw a line between the Abyss on the platform, one side is primarily Dawson, one side is primarily me, and Subs the Robot.
I like that. It's your guys' contrast to the mod pack itself, and then you guys contrast.
And of course,
like
the village itself is Millionaire, so...
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow, you guys had a lot of contributors for the builders. Do you guys take...
Whoever made the Millionaire builds, so...
Oh, yeah, fair enough. I mean, still, and a lot of people contributed to those, so...
Yeah.
But, okay. So, weird question for you guys. If you guys could work with any game developer, content creator, or Minecraft modder or mod pack maker, who would it be and why?
FTB team. Oh.
I know, they're a lovely group of humans. And what about you, Dawson? Same thing, FTB?
I would say a couple devs that I want to work with. I'm actually working with one already, and he is known as Pi back in the old Astrolands community.
Okay.
But I would have loved to be a lot more involved with the development back when the original Astrolands was a thing with Cata Reborn and...
I mean, yeah.
What's the other owner? I forgot his name.
I mean...
there's a lot of people there.
Mm-hmm.
Pi has been pretty helpful for the one we're working on. Which I should not have said.
No, let's get into that, actually. I know you guys have been working on a project, and you've been secretly working on this mod pack for quite some time. Can you guys give us any like little hints or like any little previews?
Okay, this is... Now, I know some of the people from the Astrolands server are watching, so I'm worried the chat's going to get hyped when I say this. But we're kind of making a mod pack based around the game Civilization. And it so far has possibly more multi-block machines than multi-block madness.
I'm so excited.
A lot more, and we're not even done yet.
Oh no.
But that's about all I can give. That's a lot.
That's it?
That's all I'm gonna give.
That's the big secret right there? Just that little bit?
Yeah, I'm not going to
guess-
share any of the details about how the multi-block machines work and all that stuff because those are the unique stuff about the pack. And I'm
Fair.
not going to give any information on the unique stuff.
And it's gonna be story driven again, right? With quests similar to Journey Beyond.
Yeah, so it's another story-driven pack because I kind of like making it story-driven.
I guess a spoiler that I can reveal is that we will be introducing multi-blocks that have never been introduced in any other pack before. And I can say that with a good bit of confidence.
Okay.
But yeah, well, more packs than I've seen. I so far, fine, I can give a number, but should I say? There are too many. But if you were going to include all the multi-block mods that are on there, I would say it would be like triple digits.
Whoa, Austin.
I would say
going ham.
Triple.
Going ham.
This is possibly going to be one of our best packs, yes.
I've just seen multi-block madness, and I was comparing it. I was comparing the multi-blocks they had, and ours had a lot more. So that's why I decided to. It's like, okay, well, I can actually claim that now after verifying.
Nothing against
that it did. And I'm only halfway done with the multi-block machine, so
only halfway done, Austin. Are you gonna?
The custom.
Are you gonna be able to handle all this? So you got this, Dawson? Are you helping?
I made it halfway through. I have another month or so. Month worth of work left. Yes, I'm gonna be burnt out. Oh, I was just reading a message in chat.
I'm gonna be burnt out. No, no, totally. I agree.
Yes.
I
really like this multi-block mod I found. Okay. I just find this mod and I really, it's like new toys. Must play with.
Go ham, hyper focus, vigilance against this. You're like, I have to make 3,000 things with this one thing. It's okay.
That would be cool. I mean, if I found out that we're close to 1,000 multi-blocks, though, I would actually try to top that. I am going to try to get to that number.
Set a record.
I mean, that will be a record that probably won't be broken for a while because not everyone has the same type of commitment to that stuff I have.
Yeah. No, that's a lot. That's a lot of commitment, honestly. And like, props
so much
to you.
building.
So much building. Oh my god.
It's nice. Mm-hmm. Well, the nice thing is that I have lectures to watch while building, so I always listen to my lectures while I'm building, and that's one way
quantum physics on the side, man.
Quantum physics, Minecraft.
If I can get two things done, if I can study and get Minecraft multi-blocks built, I'm gonna do it.
Multitasking while multi-blocking. I like that.
I mean,
oh man, I'm gonna use that.
Oh, Dawson. You know that recipe that I based... I'm not going to say the recipe, but the few recipes I've already based off of quantum mechanics that I will not go into details about because that is spoiler.
Yeah, scare the Twitch chat, why don't you?
Yeah, don't scare
the
Twitch
no,
chat.
They're not. I mean, maybe they're hard. A little bit difficult recipes.
Yeah, what pack has introduced, like, actual quantum physics?
Okay,
maybe.
It's not like, what is the integral of blah, blah, blah? It's not like that, no.
Hey, you got people offering to help if you need helpers.
I mean, if people want to help build the stuff, that would be... Yeah, as Dawson just said, he wrote in chat.
Yeah, come join the Discord if you want to help out Austin and their team. So
we're letting Alpha help build stuff. So
there you go,
and a few others. So yeah,
we're down for some collaborations. Hint, wink, wink.
Yeah,
I already. I mean, I have. Yes, I mean anyone who does help build will get to see all the recipes that are gonna. We'll see all the upcoming recipes for custom multi-blocks. So that is the one thing. We'll get spoilers.
Okay. I'm so excited for this, and I know as soon as like my chat hears, they're like, hard tech, we must play this now. So I'm ready. Scared.
Oh yeah, some of these multi-block machines are so massive that they're gonna take some time investment. Just saying, the massive ones are gonna. Those are the ones I think I'm most excited to actually try out for myself in building. Like,
Fair.
yeah.
No, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And quick reminder for everyone, we are taking questions. Just throw them in chat and Arcana will throw them at us in here. But I'm gonna start going through some of the questions that we do have for Austin and Dawson. I love your guys' names. I'm sorry. It's cute. I can't help it.
Not like all our names right.
We were planning this from the start.
You guys are
Legally
planning
changing
this.
names just to get it right.
It's amazing how many lucky coincidences came into me and you being in a team, Dawson. Being a team, I mean. It's amazing all the coincidences that happened. Like if I got into Modpacks at the time that I did, and then you just happened to be named Dawson, and I happened to be named Austin, and yeah, never mind. It's just weird.
No, it's cute. It's awesome, honestly. Okay, so we have questions here. Arcana asked this earlier when you were talking about your quantum games. What kind of games would you make?
Probably simulators, kind of like trying to think. Not like the Microsoft, but okay. So you've all played JBTA, so kind of, or at least heard of it, because this whole interview is about JBTA. So
Fair.
Probably imagine taking JBTA, but making that an independent game, and have a little bit more realism to it. Like, yeah, it'd be kind of JBT games that are kind of. It'd be a lot like JBTA. It's the way it's played.
Okay.
But yeah. That's just kind of, that's kind of what story-driven. Yeah. Story-driven survival games.
Story-driven survival games. I like that. Mm-hmm. I do really like that. Okay. We have another question here. What are the main goals for the company behind Astrolands Reforged?
I guess this is a question
Dawson.
More for me.
Yeah, this is more for Dawson.
That is on you.
I would say the main goals behind it is honestly to just create a community of people who are both skilled or want to obtain said skill to create things that everybody can enjoy. And us being the forefront leaders of that and just making a really good place, kind of like the FTV team, but a lot more inclusive in the community or, stuff like that. Because I love talking to people, hearing them, seeing like them grow, and I'd love nothing more than picking up a Modpack and being like, "Hey, check this out! This is like absolutely amazing," and then giving somebody the spotlight they deserve.
Yeah.
I remember Dawson. Wasn't I talking about doing a Modpack class or something for us? Like, wasn't I like?
It was an idea.
So cool.
It was an idea, but then I didn't do it. But yeah, for a while I was thinking, I should teach a Modpack making class, and I was like, nah.
Yeah, I need a bit more funds behind that before we start opening up classes.
Yeah. Maybe if I had a bunch of devs working for me, then
there you go.
That would be a different story.
You got to get him there, Dawson. You got to get him there so he can start teaching class, and then we can learn how to make Modpacks.
Yeah, right.
We're going, master.
Yeah,
that's what I'm hoping. That is why I'm also putting a lot more effort in this next mod package, just because, too, I'm thinking if I do better than JBTA and learn stuff from JBTA, I might get more downloads, but I'm not getting my hopes up.
I mean, that's one of the things is like making any kind of content. Like, it doesn't matter if it's a mod pack or a mod or like videos or anything like that. Anytime you make content, I feel like you just have to put it out there, and then you learn from it, it grow from that experience, and then you apply it to the next thing that you do, and then the next thing, and so on and so forth. That's the only way like you grow as a person too. I genuinely and honestly feel that way.
And when I make mod packs also, I like to make it fun for myself too, because why should I make something that I don't want? Well, I mean I do sometimes for like if someone commissioned me to, but most of the time when I'm making my pack, I like to kind of, because I want to play it myself, so at one point. So yeah.
No, for sure. Arcana wants to go back to you talking about developing video games. And I know you mentioned it a little bit too, Dawson, yourself. Like, if you can make the perfect game, like, what would you imagine it being?
That's a good question.
Sorry.
For me, I'm more of a fan of like starting from almost nothing and then incrementally growing towards like looking back on all your progress and like seeing this giant thing that you've built. So probably more close to like a factory survival game, if anything, kind of like Factorio.
Yeah. Factorio's great. Yeah, and like JVTA like reminded me so much of Raft, but way less chill. Because like Raft is like one of my favorite survival games, but it is the most chill survival game minus Bruce trying to destroy your ship every 5 minutes. But then it's like it's super happy and like just like relaxing, and you can just chill. I usually listen to like some nice jazz while playing that game, and it's like my happy time and stuff like that.
I should have put a shark around the island. I should have put a shark around the island.
No, what have I done? What have I done?
We could always do that.
I can.
What have I done? Yeah.
A single shark, but he's gonna be like 50 blocks.
Oh yeah,
wide.
a nice big colossal shark, and you have to take make the boat raft to get to the island and try to outrun the shark as it's.
We'll just add a bunch of scary mobs from Subnautica, and we'll just see how people react to that.
Oh god, Subnautica is a nightmare. I was like,
I mean, the Subnautica graphics are on, and some of the stuff from Subnautica are on there, so.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, Subnautica is like a nightmare for me because like I don't like deep ocean. Water scares me. And I'm afraid of the ocean. And so I was like, oh, this is not that bad. And it's like all happy and chill. And then it turns into a nightmare. And I get that game is a horror game for me. Oh, God. Anyway. We do have other questions here.
I see somebody complaining about Cube.js in chat.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Do you have anything to add to their Cube.js? Corms.
It's a beautiful mod.
My comment is it's a mod for nerds.
Yes.
It is a mod for nerds. I will agree. I can't do it. It does some handy things, don't get me wrong, and it makes it easier for me to identify blocks so I can build pretty things with World Edit. But other than that, I'm not.
Yeah. So does Craft Tweaker. But yeah. No. Ever since I found Cube.js it's like I'm using that now instead of Craft Tweaker because I like it.
Oh, fair enough.
Much better. So
fair enough. Okay.
Sorry for going off on a tangent there.
No, you're totally fine. So somebody did ask this directly to you, Austin. What are your top 2 tips for new players starting JPTA? Don't play with fire. That's mine. Don't play with fire. Don't play with fire.
Hey, I'll give you 2 tips. To start JP. Okay. Tip number 1. The platform is your friend.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Tip number 2. If you live on the island, live on the beach, not the shore, not the inside of the island. Because if you live on the inside of the island, your base will regret it. I mean, the village will regret it and will not like you for that.
You'll burn it down. It'll be sad.
I mean, or especially don't live in the woods because that's where all the monsters.
Oh yeah, no, don't. Just stay on the beach. It's your friend.
Yes,
you're less likely to burn everything.
Are your friend.
If I were to give a single tip, I'd say walls and moats are your best friend for defense.
Yes. Everyone listen to Dawson Dawson. He's right. You want to make walls and moats around your base.
Walls and moats.
That's a good one.
This is like old school, like, I love it. Don't play with fire, walls and moats. This feels like we're getting ready for the apocalypse.
We have a server meme that's arose because of some mechanics within the game. So, butterflies instantly kill you if you run into them.
Yeah, they're hostile.
I didn't know this.
We didn't know
with-
this for a while, and we just never wanted to fix it. It's just so hilarious.
Yeah, I knew about it for a while. I was like, it's funny. Okay, so you know the mod that there's a mod called passive aggression on there that makes
everything
passive
angry
mods
at
aggressive
you.
when you hit them.
Yeah.
Well, when you accidentally hit one butterflies, they all start, they all turn aggressive, and so then once that area forest becomes evil butterflies. And basically what happens is players are fighting mobs there, and then they accidentally hit a butterfly, and...
Oh, no. So they turn on you like the chickens from Legend of Zelda? They just all mob mentality?
Yeah, so do cows and sheep and pigs and every other mob that's passive.
Getting murdered by cows and butterflies feels bad. Arcana did ask, why has no one seen any of the advanced rocketry planets?
Because people don't like exploring.
Nobody's made it that far.
Okay, well,
honestly.
No, 5 people. I said 8 people made it that far.
Fair.
And have seen them, but, no, not very many people have made it that far, and people don't like exploring who do make it that far, so...
That's crazy. That's my favorite thing to do, is just run around like an idiot. Like, that's half my
the planets
dreams.
are cool. One of the best planets, though, I think there so far is the After the Apocalypse planet, which is officially Alpha's planet now, because for reasons that are personal. But yeah, his planet is the reference to 100 years after the apocalypse. So, and it's the same exact world gen, but on a planet.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah, that's basically what it is.
That's pretty cool. You guys have your own planets too, right?
Oh, yeah.
So what's the Austin planet, and then what's the Dawson planet?
Yeah, Dawson's is a black hole.
It's the best.
Of course it would be. That's not a planet. That's a black hole.
All
a little
consuming.
Different. All consuming.
Yeah, Dawson gets a black hole instead of a planet, and it's literally at the center of the galaxy that I built on there. Okay, so I arranged all the stars in a spiral galaxy pattern.
Mm-hmm.
So Dawson's black hole is right in the center. So he's literally the center of the universe.
He's the center of the universe, being a giant black hole. Fair enough. That's how it goes. And what about you, Austin? What's your planet?
A beautiful, peaceful, cratered mushroom planet.
Oh, I love it. It is chaotic. Are mushrooms evil though?
Destroyed villages.
Okay, there's the evil. There's the evil. I see it now.
Sorry. Yeah, destroyed villages and my headphones. Never mind.
Okay. Beautiful. I love it. We already gave a sneak peek and hints into the next pack, which was one of the questions. And Austin, will you be making mod packs that are slightly more tailored to new/bad people, since JBTA is considered tough? So I guess introductory mod packs to Minecraft.
I mean, the next one that we're making, the recipes weren't nearly as hard as JBTA, but yeah.
We have not made any packs that are specifically
not
tailored
specifically
to
for them.
New people. More like, if you don't know what you're doing, then that's not a big issue, but it's better if you do.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, no, I don't think anything specifically for new people, just because I like having, being creative with stuff.
Mm-hmm.
FTB Academy 2 is already a thing.
Yeah, that's already a thing that exists. So, yeah, FTB already got you there for new people.
Yeah, for sure. If I wanted to play a JBTA or another one of the mod packs with my pals, what would you recommend?
JBTA.
JBTA.
Yeah. 1,000 years is a challenge that we don't expect anybody to beat ever.
Yeah. It's possible, but we never expect anyone to beat it.
Oh, fair enough. And also, who would you recommend for your server hosting?
Oh, where do you think?
Where would
There's
you
just
get
so
a
many to choose
server?
from.
Where would you get a server from? Sorry, I had to toss my hair for that one.
Like, really? That's not even a question. We're, yeah, the one who we're doing, yeah, who this channel is for.
Fabulous. And Arcana obviously dropped your guys' link. So if you guys haven't checked out any of our server hosting, please do. And you guys can use...
Break our pack so you can complain to Arcana all the time about his crappy servers.
Fair enough.
Yes.
That are actually amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, wait. Yeah. They're good servers.
What do you like about using Akliz? If I can ask you guys that.
That it actually runs smooth without me having to do too much.
I personally like how inclusive everything is. It doesn't feel like we're in a business, more like we're just a bunch of people just enjoying playing the game.
A bunch of nerds hanging out.
Oh yeah, a bunch of nerds hanging out. It doesn't feel like, well, your contract states that this is exactly what you need to do, or all this. It's like it doesn't feel too stressful.
Contracts.
Yeah, we try not to be too stuffy, but yeah, no, it definitely. We try to not be that way. Also, with our Discord now, we just added the Modpack developer channel to the Discord, and that's been like super active with a bunch of cool people.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot, Dawson. Weren't we supposed to do something on the one that was just created for us? That Ark was telling us to
post government secrets.
Put a description.
I don't know.
Post government secrets? Oh no, don't do that in the Discord.
Dawson! Yeah, don't do that.
Fair enough. Okay, so yeah, we just work. We're Todd Howard, we just work. It just works.
I don't know, I just feel like there needs to be something.
Fair enough. Yeah, there's always work to be done.
Before people start freaking out.
There's always work to be done. No, you're fine. You guys take your time on that channel. We'll get it up and running. Don't stress about it at all. But yeah, I think that's everything. Did we get all the questions in chat and everything? Curious, I had
unless
Windows
anybody
10
else
installed.
has anything.
I lost all my mod packs. Journey Beyond the Abyss, nerd. Fabulous.
JBTA.
Journey
Now I just want to make another stream on JBT.
Do it. Do
Probably
it.
after this interview.
Fabulous. Absolutely.
Actually,
do it.
I might do that because then I don't have to then get back to finishing a multi-block I was just working on.
Exactly. Give yourself a break, play some Minecraft, relax, scream at fire, and get murdered. Yeah. It's perfect. Somebody did ask, what's your favorite kind of creeper? Mine's the party creeper. I don't know about you.
Oh, that mod.
Mine's the one that blows up, screams John Cena, and then half your base is gone.
Yes.
Oh yes. In 1,000 years, there's a nuclear creeper, and it's like the best.
Oh no! Does he just like explode everything and like you cry?
Imagine. Okay, so the explosion radius is like 20 blocks.
What? Why?
Yes.
Why?
No, not kidding.
That's rude.
No.
That's rude. I like the party creeper, also the Duke creeper with the horn from the instrument mobs. Yes. That one's
Special
cute.
mobs is the best.
Special mobs is great too. Honestly.
Everyone's gonna hate me if I say this, but I found it for 1.16 just right now.
Oh no.
Oh well.
Future
Everyone will have to
inspiration.
defend their
base against the super creeper, nuke creeper.
Nuclear creeper versus player's base.
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely
Entire wall
not.
falls down. All the weeping angels and skeletons and zombies come in.
I'm getting stressed thinking about it, but
there is one particular mod you all are gonna think I'm evil for putting
Which
into
one?
it, but I am not gonna give that spoiler.
All of them.
But it does involve mobs, and you're all gonna hate me for it once the pack is released.
Oh no.
I'm just telling you this in advance.
Oh no.
You're all gonna hate me for it.
Austin. But
I tested it. It's perfectly balanced, but you're still all gonna freak out.
I'm scared already. I'm scared. All I want to do is build my civilization, and you're going to destroy it with mobs and diseases.
In a real civilization, you would have to put walls from attacking enemies.
I'm going to die from eating carrots again.
I'm not going to give spoilers on that system, but you might like it. I've really amplified the raids.
Oh no! Oh no!
Don't worry, there's a grace period.
There's a grace period. Oh, good. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Not gonna say how long because would be too spoilery.
It's like 5 seconds. Anyway, I think that's all the questions we got from chat.
Yeah.
Please don't forget to subscribe to these guys on like Patreon, join their Discord, and use their code if you haven't gotten a server from us. You guys could come check us out. I do support. We all do support. We help our customers as much as we can, obviously, because we love you. We want to play games.
Also, sleep in fear thinking of what I have in store for the next pack.
Oh, no. Oh, no. But I really do appreciate you guys letting me get to pick your brains and talk about your mod pack. This was a lot of fun, and I really do like doing this. So thank you again, Austin, and thank you again, Dawson, for letting me, torture you with questions.
It's always the best.
Always the best. And when you guys do drop that next mod pack, we'll do another one of these. Does that sound fair?
Hell yeah.
That sounds fair.
We'll be back.
Fair. We'll be back.
Better than ever.
It'll be great. The Austin and Dawson team. You guys gotta do a high five.
We are looking for others who have a very similar name to ourselves, if anybody's out there.
The Austin
digital high five.
Yeah. I love it. All right. I'm going to cut away from here, and then we'll end this stream today. But thank you guys, everybody, for showing up. We really do appreciate it. Thank you for being here. But goodbye, everyone. We love and appreciate you.
It's been a blast.
It's been a blast. All right.
Sleep in fear tonight.
Sleep in fear tonight from the mobs. Sleep in fear.
Yeah. Don't let JBTA give you nightmares.
It's going to give you nightmares. Don't play with fire, kids. Thanks for watching, and thanks again to Austin and Dawson for spending time with me and sharing what the future holds for your team. If you're a Modpack developer and would like to be interviewed, please join the Akliz Discord and let's have a serious conversation about your Modpack. Also, if you're new and you made it this far, please consider subscribing to the channel as we're going to continue to put out content like this. Anyway, we'll see you soon. Thank you.